I've had hundreds of people commenting "what app" across most of my YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram Reels videos. And even people who actually know what Clip Studio Paint is are somehow still confused because they say they didn't recognize the interface. I've had my setup mistaken for Krita, TV Paint, OpenTunes, and so many more. Apparently, my Clip Studio setup is confusing the heck out of people, so here's the quick answer to why my Clip Studio workspace looks the way it does. The long and short of it is that I am using a custom workspace within Clip Studio Paint. Now, a lot of people get very overwhelmed when first opening Clip Studio Paint. I've seen multiple people post online about their experience launching CSP, getting overwhelmed, and retreating to the safety and simplicity of Procreate. But in reality, Clip Studio gives you the ability to move and hide panels, shift things around, pin frequently used tools, and even create and use custom actions and tools in order to make it more comfortable to use Clip Studio. In addition, you don't just have to stick to one workspace. You can save multiple custom workspaces and switch between them whenever you like. That way you have a setup for animation, a setup for webtoons, a setup for illustration, and so much more. Once you've got your Clip Studio workspace set up exactly how you like, go to the top of the program, click Window, and then go to Workspace, Register Workspace, and then you can name your new custom workspace. In order to switch between different workspaces, all you have to do is go back to Window, Workspace, and then choose the one that you want. It will load everything the way that it was when you registered the workspace. But maybe making your own workspace isn't your thing. Maybe you want someone else to do the hard work for you. Well, luckily for you, hundreds of creators online have shared their own custom workspaces, as well as a lot of other resources on the Clip Studio Assets Store. Simply scroll through the selection of workspaces, choose the one that you want, and import it into your Clip Studio Paint setup. In this example, I've downloaded the custom workspace called Will's Anime Workspace, which gives me a bunch of anime-specific colors and functions on the screen. Customizing your workspace is essential to getting used to using a new software. This not only applies to drawing apps, but also to other places like video editing software and physical workspaces. Overall, setting up your space removes any friction that would be holding you back from utilizing the tools at your disposal. And if you want to learn more about my Clip Studio workspace, I've already made a more in-depth walkthrough of my entire custom workflow, so go check out that video now or click on the link in the description. Thank you guys for visiting the Mind Palace, and I'll see you all next time.